Hi guys, this is Rainy from R&Y Garage, and I wish you all a blessed Sunday. Thanks for popping in. It has been a little bit a tough week for us because we are having difficulties with stuff. Some left us, some were coming, but this doesn't keep me away from proceeding here with our main projects. Guys, as you know, this is our main project, the beautiful Landcruiser 78 series from the late 90s. And we have been proceeding here with loads of cleaning, scrubbing, and washing and getting that thing clean. But that was not all what we had to achieve. So after that cleaning, and we primed the car inside, and I started in hard labor for one day, full day, 8-10 hours, and installed the sound deadening. Sound deadening is an installation which keeps the noises and the vibrations away from the car and makes it more quiet in the car, that we can also normal talk in the future in our big off-road trucks, because these cars are often lacking on sound deadening on this insulation. Let me show you an example of that, what happened when we do that. This is a car without sound deadening. Can you hear that? It sounds hollow. Let me go to my car. Can you hear anything? Hello, hello? Huh? This is sound deadening installation. So after we finished now the sound deadening, we have quite a little bit of pressure to get the cabin out in the paint shop, because it's ready for the paint shop almost. We have to first dismantle the whole frame, or take off the bolts from the frame, take off the panels, and split everything. The brake lines off, and the coolant lines and the radiator out, so we can lift up the cabin. I'm calling that sometimes at the walls for a certain time, because this engine or this frame and the cabin have been together for over 25 years. So let's separate them, let's divorce them for some time. After we separated now the cabin from the frame, it's time to clean the 25 years of mud and dirt under the car. And I am using for that 120 grit sandpaper sponge, some special soap everything, and in hard labor for 8 hours. I've been scrubbing the body panel, the floor liner, until it was really clean. So see, now it's very clean, it came out really well. And it's time for the underliner, the body floor panel from underneath, to prime it, give it a good foundation for the rust protection, to have another 30 years happily life. For the painting of the floorboard, the sound deadening installation, we have a clean interior inside the car, we have it clean underneath. And the reason is why we do that before. We want to bring that car or the cabin into the paint shop with all the small little parts, and make sure that they get a clean car, which they can paint properly, and we get it clean. And after the paint shop, we don't need to start grinding, sanding, washing. We want to start right away with the installation. How we do that? How do we get the car there since we have no wheels? What I built then is a carrier, a frame underneath that car, that the guys in the paint shop can roll it around, can move it here and there. It's not in the way, it's not difficult to move, and we can even use that frame underneath later on for our car frame when we paint that and treat that, so it's used up. So you see, I've been welding up that frame here, and you see I can move that frame and cabin alone now in the workshop without anyone helping me. It's very important that we can save space. So you see the progress on that troop carrier this week, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and you see the progress is really slow but steady. And I hope to see you next week again. Thanks for popping in. Wish you all a blessed Sunday, and see you next week. Bye. Peace out.